Okay. And you just have 5 votes.
Blues or pink? Oh, them in here. Hopefully we'll find that reference. Now get down into this little here.
So we're going to yes.
All right, so. Oh, you got a sister. I knew it. You said we'd be on the floor.
We are gonna be on the floor, just in the fields.
Which right?
You go 5, 7, 8.
Yeah, I want a heavier set and a lighter set.
Oh,
So you probably want to drop down to 5 lights. She just can't keep up with you. She will hate life tomorrow. Right? All right, so. Feet are hip width apart. Tuck your toe. We're going to take our hands on our upper thighs, slide down to your knees, and come right back up. That's the whole move. Ready? Slide and come up. Slide. Come on, keep your abs tucked. Slide and come up. So what are you feeling, right? Feel a little stretch in the hamstrings, right? Coming up, you should feel hamstrings, glutes, lower back, and abs. You feel all those pieces. Think about your inner thighs squeezing toward each other the whole way. Not more. We're just warming it up. There's an actual reason for it. And up. So these are deadlifts. I don't like straight leg deadlifts. I think they're bad for our knees. And we can control how much we're moving by keeping our hands on our thighs. When we have the weights, I'm going to put my hands a little more on the side of my thighs and roll down. But I want to keep my back flat. I don't want to arch, right? Because then we're not protecting. So I would grab the lighter set, just warm up the back just a tad bit more. So get yourself set again. Abs are tight. Ready, slide down. So we're going to slide down and up. So my knees stay in fixed position. I'm just taking that nice bow. Take your bow. Squeeze your butt, come up. And if you notice my knees don't straighten. I'm working really hard on not allowing my legs to move whatsoever. Let's do one more. All right, so now we have options. If you feel like that's plenty for you, stay there. You want a little extra, go heavier. Because this is your class. Here, right there. So get yourself set, pull your abs, tuck your butt, ready to slide. So here's your slide, squeeze, slide, squeeze. Can you do this for me? There you go. Squeeze your butt, coming up. And you think, I feel a lot of legs with this. Yeah, you do, but it's also working your core. And hey, you know, it's just a little extra. Let's do one more. And go ahead and bring it down. Rest for a sec. I have lots of later too. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So, check it out. Make things happen. Well, we're doing the next one. I want you to think about your navel driving to your spine. And your butt stays tucked. So we're just going to practice. Gonna slide down the thigh and come right back up. Slide the thigh and up. You're not gonna get very far. If you let the side break, I can go low, but you see that I'm out of whack, right? Everything stays solid. Down, up, down. One more on this side. Let's practice the other side. Reach, right? Reach. Keep your twist up so you can feel your obliques. You know all that wonderful stuff we were stretching last night? Right? One more. All right, so here's your poison. You have a 5, you have an 8, you have a 3, whatever you want. I'm being the big boy though. Tuck your tush. Right? Pull your abs in. Ready? Slide. You want to slide? Slide. Can you feel the going on, right? So inhale down, exhale up, down, and up. Still one more. Squeeze. Squeeze. One more. Switch. Up, tall, up, and go. Down and up. Pull your abs in. Keep everything solid. Inhale down, exhale up. And initially, we're not really going to music. I just want to be seeing something else tonight. One more. And here we go. We warmed up the lower back. We'll wrap it around, right? Trying to get all the pieces away from going really get busy. All right, so when we do rows, there's several different types of rows you can do. I'm a little picky on my rows because if I'm gonna do a row, I wanna do the best one. So if I'm in this position again, like when we were doing our deadlifts, right? If I find that position, put my hands on my outer thighs and slide up to my hip joints, and my elbows are staying tucked in, slide down and up. Pull your abs up and in. That's the whole move. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together at the top. So from squeeze together, one more, squeeze together. So can you feel where your shoulder blades are coming together? I know. So pick your poison. You can go light for a few, you can go heavy for a few, or you can use the combination. Just make sure it's equal weight on both sides. So nice and tall. Take the bow, inner thighs. Ready, slide the legs. Slide. Make sure you're going back towards your glutes. Pull up. Squeeze your blades together. Tuck your tailbone under. If you feel stuff working, just asking. Do a couple. Make everybody talk and be happy. Last one. And set them down. I know, right? So that's why we have to warm up the back before we get into it every week. And you notice I'm giving you minutes between the hand because I need you to be able to rest and do a good set versus do long sets halfway or possibly get hurt. All right, so we're going back to that side, right? So you might have a little more flexibility there than what we started, because things are warming up and getting stretched. Pick your poison. Find your stabilizer, tuck it, right? Slide. Down, down, squeeze everything, right? Find your inner thighs. I didn't know this for a while, I'm just tomorrow. And you can feel the weight, right? 9, one more. I'm gonna switch sides. Set your body, tuck, pull in, slide, and slide. Jim was funny today. He got to be my demo dude. That's what he told me. Like you're doing on camera already, it's okay. I think he likes the spotlight. One more. And rest.
Yes.
I have a token male in my chair class, so he's like, let me help you, ladies. He's pretty awesome. I'm gracious. All right, so you're starting to feel some of this stuff, right? Again, if you need to lighten weights up or no weights, feel free. Huh? Like I said, this is your fitness. I don't want you hurt. And I want you to be able to function tomorrow. Those are important things. Here we go again. Going back to those same rows we did, back to those hips. Stabilize, take your bow, abs are tight, ready? Slide up and down. Slide up and down. Squeeze your legs. Squeeze your blades, that's it. Halfway there. Here's 6 or 10, 7, 8, 9, last one. And rest. And stand up. I know, these are like going, So when we have that position, this has to stay tight. You don't have a choice, otherwise you'll fall over. And then we start moving the weights, it's like, okay, we're not done here. So you notice we're only doing 10, not doing super amounts of weight right now. All right, so I'm gonna go with the light weights. Okay.
That's a surprise.
Right? I know it's so early in the workout.
Cause like, it's so long.
Yeah. Joke with it, right? So it's the same concept of the row, but when I pull up, instead of pulling up my leg, I want to go out. So I'm just coming up, roll out, but my shoulder blades are still pinching together at the top. Okay? You ready? And if you need to sit in a chair and do this, it works exactly the same. I'm just taking legs from you. And exhale, slide down, up, out, slide in, up, out, slide in. Squeeze your abs up and in. Squeeze your back muscles. Let's do one more. And rest. Just because I want to ask, could you feel the difference between the regular row and the rotation out? Felt the rotation out. Yeah, you should have felt that. Anytime I take your arms a little further out, it's gonna feel a little harder. You can feel lighter weights, right? The other aspect is when we roll out, you can feel your delts work back here, your rear delts. That's a really hard spot. It gets mushy. That's mushy. And well, it goes along with the tricep. Tricep rear delt into our lat, and it gets really soft and squishy. Finding all of that is what helps us. Okay? Or you have the opportunity to do it again right now. Same way. So you can sit in the chair and do this. You just have to take that bow forward. I would scoot forward on the chair a little bit. There you go. Ready? And pull, roll out. Pull, turn out. Pull, turn out. Make sure you're squeezing the blades at the top. Squeeze. Nice. Squeeze. Squeeze. Excellent job. Pull your navel in. Let's do a couple more. We've got so much time. Last one. And come up. Can you feel your lower back really having to work? Yeah, right? Find your abs more. Right? You have to work both sides equally. Go ahead and put one weight down. Want to keep it the light weight for a minute? I want to practice this. So you know how we're doing the side bends? I want to go, if this is the seam on my pants, I want to go just behind it. Oh, my back forward panel, right? We're going to slide down and come up. Slide down and come up. So I'm not going to the side and I'm not lunging back. I'm going back diagonal. And you put your hand on your leg, you can feel where you're at. So you can feel that it goes back diagonal. back diagonal. Go one more, let's switch sides. Find the seam of your pants, go back a few inches, ready? Down and up. Not that anyone has long handles in class. Okay, doing long handles, right? Pull everything up now. So if I can get you to be aware of that muscle pose. Do one more. All right, so your choice. You can stick with what you have if you're like, oh my gosh, this is hard. I can heavy it up. And if you've been in class for a minute, you best heavy it up. So, tuck everything, right? Abs are tight, tuck your toes. Slide back, ready, and lower. Lower, squeeze up. Lower, squeeze up. And I can feel people like upper body trying to like eliminate. Make your abs up. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your belly. One more. And up switch. I know, right? It's transitioning. So find your stabilizer, ready, slide. Down the back of your leg. The back corner of your leg. Breathe. Pull up. 4. Squeeze everything. 5. Up. 6. Up. 7. Up. You wet your inner thighs. 8. 9. One more. And put that heavy blow down. So if you move, can you move your back muscles like, are you aware of it, right? All right, so we're gonna go to chest. So I gave you a band. Which is like great. So anytime we do any kind of a push, you can put the band behind you and do the same move. Right, so you have resistance through the whole thing. I would say that under your arms, under your arms. Because otherwise it pinches and pulls and chaos. All right, so we're gonna set up for success. Slide this up. I'm gonna put one lightweight, one heavyweight on either side. Wait, it's gonna be a pullover.
Oh, okay.
All right, so whatever you're comfortable with.
Whatever side is easier to pull over.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm not sure if there actually is an easy side, but yeah. So, hey Cinderella, lay down on your bed. Right? So your feet are on the floor. Donna, do you need anything for your back? I don't know.
Next to be determined.
Okay. So we're here. I want you to press your navel into your spine, spine into the bench. So your tailbone slightly tucked off the bench. Can you feel that? Should feel your abs. I have to have this core stability through the whole thing, right? And with being just a slight bit elevated, your feet on the floor, it should feel a little easier to get to, right? So you can feel your abdominals pulling up and in. If you're in the chair, you're doing the exact same thing to the back of the bench. All right, so go ahead and grab the big boys. Make sure you roll over, grab them. Don't try to do weird angles with your arms. So press the weights over your chest. I do not say shoulders, over your chest. There's a difference. Over my shoulders puts them here, and they feel a little earth. But if you slide down just a little bit, you feel very strong here. We're going to take the elbows and slide your body. At body level, go right back up. Slide down to body level with those upper arms. Slide right back up. So we're trying to keep the weights over your joint. So at the top,
Wrist, shoulder, and elbow line up. At the bottom, wrist and elbow line up. And if you notice, I'm not hungry to get anywhere. Woo! Can you feel your chest working? You are so welcome to that. Rest up. Are you pushing your back into the bench? Do your Kegel, because those are good for you. One more, press all the way up. Bring them all the way down, set them on the floor. Very easy to sit down and never wake up, right? Once you're there, arms are out, or out of sleep. We're gonna think about having a ball in our arms. We're gonna open it and close it. Open it and hold. Now, if you take a peek over, your arms should be at your level of your body, not towards the floor. Because this tells me you just collapsed, right? This tells me you're still engaged. Because we're gonna have those weights in our hands. So Don, you're gonna do this one with advantage, right? So let's practice just a little bit. Push your back into the bench or the chair as you're in. Now, pull open, push close. Pull open, push close. One more. Pull open, push close. So we're going to do 10. I will let you pick your poison. Heavier or light? Heavy or light, your choice. We're doing 10. Shoulders are rounded down, right? Arms are holding on the ball. Push your back into the bench. Ready? Open. Open. And close. This is that first one going. Oh my, I should be lighter weight. There's 2. Open. 3. And close. 4. And close. Inhale down. Exhale up. That was 5. Halfway down. 6. Close. 7. Close. 8. Close. 2 more. 9. Close. 1 more. And put those weights down. You can sit up if you'd like. The weights help you sit up, by the way.
Yeah, they're great to hold on.
There's a secret to it. So, hey Don, watch this. If I kick and put the weights down on my legs, it brings me right up. Okay? It's my cheat way to get up, so I don't have to work so hard. Because you should feel and everything. If you are feeling your neck, that means your shoulders are hunchy. When you're laying down, you're doing this when you're trying to work. Last night so last night we did this little trick by pressing on our trap, and it allows our arm to move completely without our shoulder blade moving. I did that trick today, and they're like, "How'd you do that?" I'm like, right? So getting where you can relax those upper traps and make all this work, right? Because that's actually more of a problem area than anything, right? Getting our lower and mid back to work. So if you want a weight in your hand, it helps you. Like, I'm going to leave the weight here, and as I roll down, it helps me. I want to roll up. It helps me because it gives me that little counterbalance, right? It's a little bit of a cheat, but Pam and I are not going to use it, right, Pam?
I'm gonna give it a try.
Do you like how I did that? If you don't want to use the weight, that's fine, right? I want to use the weight for that little up. Knees up in the chair. You only have to do one as for one of our roll up, roll down. So we're here. You have the weight in your hand. I want to keep the weight pushing that way. Tuck your chin. Roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. And we tuck our chin again and roll up. Squeeze everything.
You need Sally on.
I know, right? We have 3 more. We got this. Go, Dawn. Go, Dawn. All ready? Here we go. Roll down. Look at your feet. Look at your feet. Look at your feet.
ceiling. Woo! Roll up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Yay, we're halfway done. Roll down. I'm reaching my fingers forward, by the way. And roll up. Squeeze, roll it, roll it, roll it. You ready, Don? Last one. Woo! Let's do it. Down, 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 down. Roll up. See, you can do all kinds of stuff, can't you? Like, what the heck? What they signed up for? So, we just woke up our abs. Like, woke them up. The core is active. We're gonna do what's called a pull-over. I want you to have the lighter weight, and it's over your head. I'll have you do triceps, Mary. Sure. Everybody else, this is a straight arm tricep kind of concept. So when we're flat, this has to stay pushed into the bench. Okay? So if you roll back down, get on the floor. Again, press your body into the bench, activate your core. Just go ahead and put your hands together for a minute. Now, remember those shoulder blades? Can you press them towards your hip pockets and squeeze together just slightly? Can you feel your abs engaged already? They should be pulling towards the bench. I'm going to take my hands above my head towards the floor. Now, you only need to go until your shoulders say, "Done, we're done," right? If you can go, right above the level of your head, great. You can go to your ears, great. Range of motion's yours. Now, I want you to concentrate, push your abs down, feel your belly as you pull those arms back up. That's a pull-over. Overhead pull-over, okay? Now, because that was kind of easy, we have to heavy these up. Are you ready? Get your poison. Get your poison. Like that? I can make this sound better. It's only poisons. I'm gonna push the weight to the ceiling. Lock and load your body. So right now the weight is over my chest. It never goes over my head. I'm gonna scoop around my face. It's at the top of my head, but it's not over my head. Lock everything in. Go down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You have to keep it super tight here before. Keep going. And up, down, up. Are you making it? Can you feel your triceps trying to help? Everything's trying to help right now. My booty is tight. Go 2 more. 1 more. Bring it over your chest and simply down to the side. Nice. That's your introduction to pullovers. I'm excited about that. There. I want to hold on to the top of the bench. There's a little spot at the top where you can slide your hands under. Can you feel it? Yeah. Now, how do I say this? I feel like I am taking my fingers underneath and I'm trying to pick up the bench. Can you feel muscles working? Like your abs? I'm pulling as hard as I can towards the ceiling. We're still doing those triceps for you. Can you feel your belly? Down, can you feel your belly? Perfect. And we're not even moving, right? Pull hard, pull your abs in. Those elbows are pulling in and pull those hands up. That's it. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Isn't this a great exercise? You're not even moving yet. Do you feel strong here? Can you pick up your right foot? Can you pick up your left foot? Your back's into the floor. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. 4, 3, 2, down rest. All we're doing is nice symmetry.
So you understand what I'm looking for now, right? Put your fingers. Again, pull. Find your abs. Can you pick up your right foot? Can you pick up your left foot? Can you stack your knees over your hips? Can you tap your toes right and left on the floor? Tap, tap, tap. Keep pulling those hands, those elbows towards the ceiling. And 4, and 3, and 2, and don't rest. Lovely. So everything's kind of awake. Want to roll up and have a seat on that short little bench. Comfy, right? All right, so we're going to do bicep curls. Now, it is up to you. If you want to sit with your legs out, or if you want to sit cross. This is pretty easy cross because we're elbow, right? So, my legs are in the way to put the foot here. Does that make sense? So we're gonna go outside. Now I need you to sit up super tall. Pull your abs away from you. Make your butt tuck. And feel your belly. So once your hands palms facing each other. What do you feel already? Your back, right? So you already know what's going to fire up. So I want you to pick up the weights by bending your elbows slightly. Shoot. Right? Now what do you feel? All kinds of stuff. Ready? We're going to pick up those weights to your shoulders. All the way up. And hold here. Woo. Right? All the way down. Shh. Again, up. Be okay with the weight changing what muscle is working. Even though officially we're just supposed to be working biceps, you can feel all kinds of stuff because it took your legs away from you to help stabilize. Now your core has to work a little harder. Run on one more. And set those big boys down. And when you put the weights down, it's like going, oh, right? Angels are singing. Kind of grab smaller weights if you have them, right? Nice and tall. Good chest. So I actually like this position more than this position. And the reason why is when we pick up things, this deltoid is really tiny and it gets anchored quick. But if I rotate in, I can feel my pec helping. And I want all the help I can get when I'm picking things up. So when you're picking things up, on your baskets, groceries, whatever, think about where your hand position is. Like, don't grab the bags this way because it will scream at you. And that as well. So picking them up this way is a lot stronger position for us. So sit up tall, pull your abs away from me, tuck your tailbone. Just pick up the weights above your knees, hover. Right? And you can feel your upper body. We haven't really done anything. We're going to pick them up just under shoulder height. Up, set them down. Up and down. You can tap your knees. Up, tap your knees. Up, tap your knees. Up, tap your knees. Excellent job. Up, up, 2 more. 1 more. And a rest. Those are just fun. So there's other things you can do besides chest press and rows for your upper body that makes you, I call it more functionally fit. Because seriously, how many of us are laying on our back pressing things up? I'm just saying. Not unless we have a grandson or granddaughter or something, and go, oh, look, and then they spit up all. It's just one of those things, right? So I'm trying to give you things that we do functionally. We pick up stuff, right?
We serve plates, we serve dinner, we do all kinds of stuff in this area. So why not make it stronger? All right, so I'm gonna practice this without the weights for a minute. Sit it up. Palms are facing each other. I want to lift your cross and lift your cross. Lift your cross. So we're going to a diagonal upward cross. Pull your abs in, tuck your butt, all that good fun stuff still. So without the weight, you're like, oh, that's not so bad. Trust me. It's gonna be over here. Right? So you get the concept. And you notice, I'm picking the lighter weights. Sit up super tall, drop the shoulder blades, lengthen out your neck. Pull your abs away from you. Ready to start with the right hand? Up and across, left, up and across. Can you feel your armpit? So try not to go go parallel. So see how I'm pushing across diagonal. So the weight is in a diagonal position, not parallel to before. Up and across. Up and across. One more. We're going to do a bicep curl. Ready? Up curl. Up curl. Up curl. Keep it super tall. Up curl. Up curl. It's the same muscle we were using, just do it a little different. Up curl on each side. Abs are in. Now straight arm push across. Diagonal up. Diagonal up. Keep strong, keep strong, keep strong. Bicep curl. 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 One more each. And now we rest. Right? With the weights down. As soon as you relax, you can feel like your chest and your biceps, right? Those are all the muscles we scoop up everything with, right? Feet are out front. Actually, if you can cross your hands, it narrows your base, right? So it's harder to balance on one foot than it is having a broad base. Sit up tall, no weights for this one. Very good, your weights down. Perfect. I want you to lift your right cheek off the bench. Hold it. What are you enabling? I know, right? And switch cheeks and hold. I know. Are you clenching? And switch. And switch. And I was like, woo! And relax. I know. Rocking the boat, rocking the boat. Switch your legs around. Here's your elbows. I just took your long lever and was like, hey, I'm gonna better this. Ready? Get on the right cheek. Switch. Squeeze. You go a little more shaky. And switch. I'm falling on the bench. I'm walking. And switch. I know, it's like, woo, and rest. I know, the dumb thing to do in class is not hard. We haven't done this for a minute. Yeah, we have. But they're so much fun. It's not flat. It's more like they make you shake in stupid spots. And you're like, I'm not shaking. All right. So now our legs are out front. We're gonna just hold our hands in prayer that we don't fall off the bench. Not easy. Sit up tall with the right leg. If you have trouble, stack it on them. Right? You can stack it. Lift your glute hold. You see that top leg going? Right? 4, 3, 2, switch. Lift the left leg. Oh! 4, 2, switch. 4, 3, 2, switch. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let's stretch. Now high. Wow, that went fast. It did go fast. So those were planks. Aren't those much more fun planks than handy? Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good pointer, but yeah. All right. So feet are wide. Just lean forward. I can just roll forward, I let my back do its thing, not worried about pulling or pushing or anything. I want to take both hands over to your right leg. And again, I'm just leaning forward. I am not trying to do anything crazy. And switch. I like to listen to something fun, and that's like the second song of the video. I heard anything. Bring back to the front. Can you extend your toes a little more? Tuck your chin. And roll up. Hands behind. Your chin to the ceiling. Bring your shoulder blades together. I remember playing this in pep band. So good if you guys know. We're gonna take your right hand, reach to the side, lift our leg up and over. There's a stretch from last night. Get your elbow. You can get one more. I'm pushing my left hip into the bench. I don't want it to slide up. Takes away the stretch. Switch, fly over. Those are all the stuff we learned tonight. And that's all lovely. I'm just going to scoot forward and relax. And warm it up. And we will call it a class.
Thank you. I'll see if I say thanks tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Alyssa's class when she's having us do, it's like, well, I can't. I just can't right now.
Yes.
Actually, that was Saturday.
Oh, I didn't know it was hard.
Yeah.
That was a hard class.
Woo! Well, Thursday night was a little tough, and then Friday morning was really tough.
Well, because you guys did those down dog
Yeah,
push-ups.
yes, down dog push-ups, that's what it was. And then hit Saturday, I was like, I'm done, I'm spent. So what did you think about being up in the chair? But you can get out of the hand by your chest. Good.
I mean, I hadn't done it for a while, good in a bad way, I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my hips feel looser too.
And you'll get there.
All right, here's all that.